Let's talk anxiety. I kind of wanted to share my experiences with hobby-induced anxiety, as it's something that I kind of talked about a lot on Twitter a few weeks ago, and the con season is kind of starting to roll into place, and I feel like it's really, really important to talk about. It's a lot deeper of a subject to get into, but I'm going to be brushing the surface, so if you guys would like to hear me talk about more anxiety-related things, please let me know, because I could talk about it forever. There's just so much. The reason I wanted to make this video is because of this tweet that my friend Deanna made a little bit ago. It really struck a chord with me because this was the kind of thing that I had been dealing with a lot the past few years specifically. Trying to simplify it, a large part of my identity rested on two things. One, that I was a dancer who uploaded videos on YouTube, and two, that I was a cosplayer who went to anime conventions. And so when I wasn't uploading dance videos or going to conventions and cosplaying, I felt like I wasn't fulfilling these parameters that I had set for myself. And so then I started questioning, like, who am I if I'm not doing these things? And that gets really dangerous. The weeks before every con, I would be crying almost every day, freaking out about if my costume was gonna look good, if I knew the dances I had to learn for the gathering, if blah 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 blah. I would overwork myself at work to make sure that I was making enough money to go. On the other side of that, I would say for like 3 years now, I haven't enjoyed making dance covers. And it's not to say that I didn't enjoy the dancing or the performing aspect of it. That's the part that I did like. It's the weird stares from people, the constantly having to explain myself. I mean, to be fair, there were a lot of people who were very, very nice and genuinely interested, and I loved that. I loved growing the community and being able to introduce people to this, but more often than not, that wasn't the experience that I had. And so I would just be upset that my dancing wasn't good enough, that my outfit wasn't good enough, that my location looked terrible. I would get like a ball of stress in my stomach every time I went to film, and I couldn't quite grasp that these were the things that were causing me so much stress, because these were the things that I identified with, that I thought made me so happy. And they did, but the happiness didn't outweigh the negative feelings that they were giving me. And last year, I started to finally realize that these were the things that I had to change. I did a little rethinking. Obviously, I haven't quit dancing, and I don't plan on quitting cosplaying or going to conventions, but I rethought how I wanted to approach these hobbies of mine, because they were causing me stress. Stress, not just normal stress, stress to the point of hindering my life. So here's what I did. I recognized the part of dancing that I loved. I loved performing for people and sharing smiles with people and making people happy. So I tried to figure out a way that I could still do that, but not have to deal with the stressful parts of it that I was just putting on myself. So late last year, I thought of the idea of weekly streams. I didn't have to go travel anywhere. When I don't have a car of my own, I can't really go anywhere easily to go film, and it gave me a reason to talk to you guys. Plus, there are just so many positive reasons why streaming has been a great part, something that I've added to my channel. And with cosplays and cons, I haven't been to a convention in about a year. I definitely haven't cosplayed in a year, so I took a break. And now, honestly, I've been feeling the itch to get back into the con community and start cosplaying again, and I feel reinvigorated after taking that break, because doing 3 new cosplays every con was stressing me out, and I didn't even realize it. Like, I knew it was stressful, but I didn't realize the effect that it was having on my mental health. And back to what I said about how you identify yourself and how that affects your productivity, I stopped identifying as just a dancer. I think that I have more to offer than just my dancing, so I now say that I'm a performer who likes to sing and dance and do videos on YouTube, because that way, if I'm singing or I'm dancing or I'm making videos like this, I still feel like I'm fulfilling a part of my identity that I like. And that's all something that's in your head. But how you think of yourself is really, really important with how you get things done. And with cosplays and conventions, if you don't want to do a cosplay, your friends will understand. Even if you're a big part of a group, if it's affecting your mental health, you've got to rethink it. You don't have to quit, you don't have to stop. So the point of all this is, I see on social media so many people talking about how stressful and how damaging to their mental health it is to work on these cosplays, or to put YouTube videos out every week, or how it gets to the point where they don't even want to go to the convention, they don't even have fun at the convention. If that's the case, why are you doing it the way that you are? Your hobbies should make you happy. Yes, they should be stressful. Stress is a part of life. But if you have an anxiety disorder or depression or something along those lines that affects your life, you need to handle it and manage it in a way that's good for you, in a way where you can still enjoy those things. If they're hobbies, you should enjoy them. And of course, it's still going to be stressful. Like, I still stress about content all the time and dances and how I'm not dancing enough and all this other stuff, but it's getting better as I've taken these mental steps. And if you've been feeling the same way, you're not alone. Pretty much everybody that goes to conventions, I feel like, approaches it this way. That's all I have to say on that. A little bit of an update for you guys. I didn't put a video up last week because I was in California and I wanted to kind of give myself a break. Also, I know I just said that I love streaming, but I'm actually going to take a 2 or 3 week break from streaming because I need to sort out some stuff on my computer, and also because I need to learn some new dances and I just don't want it to be stressful. So I'm letting myself take a break for about 2 or 3 weeks. I will be updating on my Twitter and whatnot how that's going to go. I hope that you guys also have been enjoying mine and Katya's podcast all about idols and video games, mostly idols, and whatnot. We have 3 episodes out now, and I have been having so much fun with it. Alright, I think that that's it. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the next one. From the stars in the sky, I'm Alex Pinku. Goodbye!